should we bring out our special guest?
I think we should right now. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Marina and the Diamonds right here. KIIS FM.
Am I here?
You're right there.
Right. Hi.
So you're dressed for the occasion today?
I know. For the LA heat.
Exactly, right?
This is like the whole style situation here. Why don't you break down, for people that are listening on the radio, what you got going on?
It's very prima donna girl. I've got some pink lace gloves with a bow, and then a two-piece kind of crop top and skirt, some chunky platforms, and a kind of, what would you call this? Feather
Fur, very fabulous.
bolero.
I love it.
Thank you very much. Oh, and two curlers in my hair.
So do you actually wear this when you go outside, or do you just...
No way in hell.
Right? You melt away.
Well, if I'm at home, I don't bother
right.
dressing up. It's only if someone's going to see me. So.
That's right.
I love every single week when we do this show, we've been bringing in a lot of artists who may have been around putting out music, huge internationally, but a lot of people are discovering them for the first time. For those people listening to KIIS that may not have heard your music before, what do they need to know about you?
Well, I'm half Welsh, half Greek. This is my second album, so I've been doing music for about six years. And my sound is electronic pop on this record, but it's mainly kind of left field pop sound. So.
That's awesome. And I was reading how you actually got, in your early days, how persistent you were, and you actually dressed up in an audition once as, what was it, a reggae male group?
It was,
it
was an audition for a reggae boy band, and I thought, I'm that. And I thought, oh, okay.
Not, right? That's your sound, right?
I read it in YouTube. I was like, that is so me. I think you have to be opportunistic, and I always saw every kind of opportunity like that as a chance of meeting somebody who might help me or put me on the right path, because at the time I knew I wanted to be, but I didn't know how to get there. And at that point, I'd never sang in front of anyone. I hadn't written a song.
Oh, wow.
And I was 19, so I was quite a late starter, really.
That's crazy. And it worked out, though.
It worked out,
right?
Yeah.
What about, what's your take on the state of music right now and the different kinds of music people are listening to and how they discover it? Because I know on your last album, you were touring with a lot of rock bands.
Yeah.
And then on this record, you jumped in with Dr. Luke, one of the biggest pop producers.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question? What's my take on music generally?
And
like
the
state of
sound and
music?
what's going on right now?
Well, I think our music seems really healthy. I think, I love really classic pop music, and I also love really dark, depressing, like, guitar music. And I think each person is made up of many different things, and you can like lots of different types of music. So, and you, in turn, you can make different types of music. I think I've always been a pop writer, but how a song is produced is really important, and I felt on the first album that one of the things that I really wanted to achieve was a more refined sound. So I met Dr. Luke about a year and a half ago, and we just really got on.
I think he told me that he found out about your music because Katy Perry made him a mixtape with your music on. Is that true?
Yeah. It was just really, really good combination.
What's your take on how you've made music? You put out, like your album, but a lot of EPs and stuff as well. Is your philosophy been just to record a lot of stuff and put it out there? How do you approach music? As a business, where sales are down,
Sales are crap. It didn't.
You actually recorded some of your early stuff in GarageBand.
And so I started to make my own EPs, and I made about 70, and I sold them to indie record stores in London.
Wow.
And I kind of lived off that money for like a few months.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah, now they go for like I think almost like $1,000 a piece, and I'm like, damn, I should have
made more of it.
No, I'm actually genuinely like a little bit pissed off because.
Yeah, you can say,
okay.
We're doing an online chat.
Yeah, because I only have one. I wish I'd made up a few more.
It's pretty crazy. I was just reading something yesterday where Oprah was talking recently about how she almost quit and gave up on her network because it was so hard. And it's crazy for like us to think that Oprah is thinking she's failing and stuff. What advice for new artists do you have? Like you were saying, you know, people are saying your music was crap. It would have been easy to give up or something, but now here it's selling for thousands of dollars for singles. What advice do you have for new artists that like keep hitting, you know, brick walls?
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about this yesterday. I don't know if this is advice, but I think it's a comfort to people who perhaps are struggling to make it. And I think it's that the people who you see who are huge stars today, they have usually not had a very easy ride. For example, with Katie, she got signed like 3 times.
Yeah, everyone knows the Gaga story.
Yeah, exactly. I think the people who go through all that and still come out, it means that, you know, you are doing it for more than just like a basic love of you know, like being well known or whatever, or doing it for other reasons. You really think that this is like your path in life and that's what you know should be. So I guess that's a little bit of advice, but
I love it. I know we've got some questions coming in from the live chat, and some people here have some questions for you too before. I'm so excited to hear you perform.
Yeah, me too. Hi, Marina. All the fans, there's over 100 people logged on right now, and they're just wanting a shout out. If you could just say hi to all of them right now.
Hi. Hi there.
And one of the questions that came through that was really interesting was, what is the one thing about U.S. culture that has surprised you the most?
Has surprised me. Well, I think on a very basic level, people like me from the UK, when you haven't really been to the US, you imagine, you kind of associate it with Hollywood and the kind of glitter and glamour of it. But from touring in America and you know, going through many normal towns, you know, Dickinson in North Dakota, I remember fondly.
Wow.
There was like 400 people living in it, you know. I think when you see that side of it, your perception alters. But I think the thing that strikes me most about America and why I enjoy being here is that people are just really optimistic, and I am too. So it kind of, yeah, it really does. I think that's why I enjoy being here.
Another question was, have you gone to Disneyland yet?
No, I haven't. Been to Universal Studios, but that's it.
I see some mouse ears in the audience.
And we have 3 more questions from a few people here. And your name and the question.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
Hey.
You're pretty.
Thank
But,
you.
the question is, you said you've been doing music for about 6 years now, and now you're here and you're with us. Are there any other of your peers from the UK that you would suggest to us who are looking for new music?
A good question.
Well, I have an American artist who's about to start touring with me. She's called Miss Mister. She's very good. Actually, another American female artist. I think her band's called Polizia. It's Policia. They have a fantastic album. And then from the UK, oh, there's a guy called UTRB who's great as well.
Okay, and he's a big fan.
A little bit. Hey.
Hey.
So like 2 statements and a question.
Wait, what's your name?
I'm Matthew.
Hey, Matthew.
I the picture yesterday that
Yeah,
you saw
yeah,
of
yeah.
us looking really dreary together.
Oh, God.
Out cold in Philadelphia. Okay, so first my boyfriend and I are coming to your concert tonight, and he didn't get to go to his prom, so we're going all out prom to your concert tonight.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
Second, you need to cover Material Girl.
I already have in my bedroom alone.
And then my question is, what's your favorite Selena Gomez song?
Outlaw. I think All Love You Like a Love Song. It's a really tough song.
Okay.
And last question.
Hi, I'm Chad.
Hey.
What was the favorite city you performed in?
In the world or?
Yeah, in the world.
Tough question.
Oh, that's really tough. Probably Berlin or...
And now, is this because of the crowd or because just the vibe of the whole city and when you got to do, when you were performing? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a bit lame to say LA because that's just obvious. But I really love New York as well. They always have really good vibes. So.
Good stuff. Well,
I have gotten a glimpse of your live show before. I was saying I saw you at the El Rey.
Oh, cool.
That was amazing. And I know everybody else here is dying to see you live, so should we do it?
Let's do it.
let's do it.
All right. This is Alex.
Hi, Alex.
This is like play school right now, isn't it? Water in a shot. Do I introduce it or should I just go for it?
It's your world.
My
Whatever
world.
you want, whatever makes you
Alright.
comfortable.
Well, this is Prima Donna. Alright. Prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. A prima donna girl, would you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me. Would you get down on your knees for me? Pop that pretty question right now, baby. Beauty queen on a silver screen. Living life like I'm in a dream. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal though. I'm sad to go. Every day is a joy. When you give more. 'Cause I'm a prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help but need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around that finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. Prima donna girl, fill the void up with paranoid. Take a picture, I'm with the boys. Yeah, what I want, 'cause I asked for it. Not because I'm really that deserving of it. Living life like I'm in a play. In the line that I want to stay. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal though. Going up, going down. Anything for crown. When the lights go down. I spin around, 'cause I'm a prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. Woo! Prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone
time when you were coming over here, your CD was already top 10 on iTunes.
I know! Oh my god, I'm freaking
When did you
out.
find out?
Actually like 20 minutes ago.
Electro Heart out today. You're going to celebrate with the show tonight. Thanks so much
Yeah.
for hanging out with us today.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
New
thank
Music
you.
Show Online. Thank you so much, and best of luck tonight and everything else with the album. You can get it right now, and of course, log on Keyword Weekend Mixtape. This is the New Music Show Online. I'm DJ Ski. She is Julie Pilot.
Anything else you want to say to the people in the online chat?
Love you. See you tonight.
And we'll see you guys next week. Dawn from Dan King's coming in with new music.
It's going to be fun. Lots
All
of new
right.
music to talk about next week, too. New No Doubt, lots
Yeah.
of stuff. So stay tuned. We'll be back then. We're out of
Good
here.
stuff. All right.